So as we start to look at the last year in review, I thought I'd begin by talking a little bit about how we fight population-centric coin, and specifically how much we rely on our junior leadership. You know, in order to execute population-centric coin, it's a requirement to be out there living amongst the population, and it forces us to spread our forces very, very thin. And in many cases, we've got squads out there that are operating independently, living amongst the population. When we took over Helmand in March of 2011, we had over 220 positions spread out across the battle space. And in many cases, these positions were being manned and being commanded at the squad level. In some cases, they were independent. In other cases, they were partnered with Afghan Army or Afghan police, but we were relying on our sergeants and our corporals to run these positions. So it isn't cliche in the Marine Corps when we say that this is their fight. It really is their fight. We put tremendous responsibility on our junior leaders to execute that fight. We give them complete trust and confidence. They shoulder a great burden, and quite frankly, they rarely let us down. It's a little bit different, I think, than how some of the other services and how some of the other nations execute coin. It's not necessarily that our way is better than anybody else's techniques, but that's how we choose to fight coin. And over the last 10 years, we've had great success doing that. We've had great success relying on our junior leaders to accomplish that mission. So I should probably point out that the Marine Corps is front-loaded, if you will, with junior Marines. More than 60% of our Marines are first-term Marines, which means they're on their first enlistment. So these are young Marines between the ages of about 18 and 21, and frankly, we put tremendous responsibility on their shoulders. And they have, over the course of the last 10 years, certainly lived up to all our expectations, and that's been the case here over the course of the last year in Helmand Province. This clip, you'll see two examples of our junior leaders in action from 1st Battalion, 6th Marines up in Kajiki. These Marines are on the front lines. There's nothing between their outposts and the enemy. And they're out there every day accomplishing the mission. In the video, you'll see Lance Corporal Brown, squad leader. A Lance Corporal as a squad leader on the front line. And I had an opportunity to patrol with Brown, and he's just one of the finest combat leaders we've got in our junior ranks. The squad trusted him. They looked up to him. You know, eventually he got combat meritoriously promoted to a corporal, but for the most part he was out there as a Lance Corporal leading the squad every day in combat.
This AO that we're at right now is Paddock's. It moves from Abraham's Village to Paddock's, and that's where we're catching most of our contact. We're pushing 2-3 patrols a day, and even if it's your off day, you can expect to go out on QRF to bust your guys out of a bad situation. As a squad leader, you got to be able to take what you're getting from the radio and apply it out on the battlefield.
Calm down.
Basically controlled chaos. Controlling chaos.
And there's hundreds of examples of our junior Marines shouldering the responsibility here in Helmand. What has been most rewarding for me is having the opportunity to serve alongside. What's most impressive is watching the courage and the commitment. I think it's important for us to understand that when we say that our junior Marines are shouldering the load of the coin fight, we really mean it.